All right, everybody. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for clicking on another video. Here we are again. We got this part, and this makes these two parts a hell of a lot better. Now, if you've already guessed it, it's coming from Overland Designs. You ready? All right. If you haven't got it, well, I got the shift boot for the R. And I didn't want to fuss with the switching out the boot myself and doing all that good stuff. So I sprung for it and I ordered, and actually the OEM piece and the Alcantara. I know I keep saying it wrong, but the Alcantara leather with the red stitching. Super clean. We're gonna remove this piece and we're gonna switch it out with Acuity's shift boot collar. Should look pretty nice. And last but not least, we'll match it up with the Spoon Sports shift knob. Now, this isn't weighted, and it's a little bit of a different design. Most of the shift knobs I've seen on Type Rs have been more of the ball or weighted ball or something a little thicker than this, like the one that Acuity comes out, but that's weighted too. I don't know if I want something weighted, so I wanted to try this out. Besides, it was $45 on Black Friday with JHP. So again, super cheap. Why not? And you know what? A bonus plus in the heat, it won't get hot. Boom. So anywho, we're gonna go ahead and swap this out. First, we're gonna start with taking this piece off, and I'm gonna switch to my GoPro. I'm gonna go ahead and switch this out. We're gonna switch this piece out first. Acuity is nice enough to give you in their package for their shift boot collar. They give you the actual collar, and they give you two different types of bolt nuts. One is for a Civic Type R. Something about the way that the bolt pattern is. The one for the Type R, I believe, is a little bit bigger. I'll look at it right now, and you can see it. There's not much of a difference. It's just a little bit. All right, fam. Minor correction. I reread the instructions, which small nut, which is C, is for the Type R, and this one is for your SIs and other cars. So yeah, it is what it is. What are you gonna do? You gotta remove the shift boot collar from the shift boot, obviously. Forgot to open this guy up. All right, so quick tutorial on the Spoon one. The Spoon shift knob, it's the Duracon shift knob, and it comes with its own little Allen wrench and its own little screw. From my experience in the past, when I had this one, do not try and over tighten it. You may want to put some Loctite on here, but don't try and over tighten it, because if you do and it strips this, it's always going to be loose. Mine used to be loose all the time. And again, this is 6 gears, so you want to make sure you get your 6 gear little plaque sticker that you're going to put. All right, anyway, enough of the intro with this one. Again, kudos to Spoon and their freaking packaging. I mean, hands down. So anyway, what I was trying to say is you're going to want to determine what the orientation for your shift knob is going to be. Now, with this one being a narrow neck here, we're going to pair it up just like this. See, it should match up just fine. Hopefully you guys can see that. So anyways, now what we're going to do is we're going to replace the stock one with this one. Acuity, in their little package, they send you like 2 or 3 of these zip ties. So let's work on this. Try and get this to Okay, we've been having some technical freaking difficulties here. And I may have cinched up the first zip tie a bit too soon. So let's use a new one. Hopefully we learned. This, you can tell, I've kind of stuck it all the way through, and I'll try and cinch it right here, because whenever I'm trying to cinch, when this is down below the little groove, it tends to pull out because of this piece. So let's see with the new one, wherever it went, let's see if that works. All right, y'all, I hope I'm giving you guys enough light. It's pretty dark in my damn car. So anywho, we're gonna have to remove some pieces, clear out the center cup holder. I went ahead and removed that, giving me a little bit more room. Thing is, we're gonna have to pop these pieces out and replace this. And once we get here, we're gonna have to remove these two pieces as well as the Type R badge. Now, to get started, you're gonna need like a plastic pry tool. Some people use a credit card, some people simply pull it. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my 14mm wrench for the knob, and I'm gonna grab a plastic pry tool. Now it looks like I'm gonna need something thin, so I'm gonna go with this guy here. Boom, just like that. So you just push in, so you push in and release. There we go. And now it's gonna come off. Okay, so before I keep going onto the removing of the screws, like I've started here. Okay, so far what we've done is we've cleared the center console out to make sure there's plenty of room while you're working. I also went ahead and with my plastic pry tool, I ended up using this one to pop it. Again, you want to get some good quality tools, that way you don't mess up your stuff. I used it to pop this off with a 14mm wrench. We went ahead and took off the shift boot collar nut that the Civic Type R comes with, and we removed this. We went ahead and then took care of the side trim pieces, and now I'm going to remove these screws, and we'll start popping this center piece out so we can remove all these things and we can get to the installation of the new shift boot collar and shift knob. All right, I'm over it with this damn GoPro. GoPro just died. So we're gonna pick up where we were at. We're gonna go ahead and screw all these parts in. And at that point, we're gonna go ahead and move back into the car. So like I said, I'll see you in a second. Now we're gonna put all this back together, and remember that you're gonna wanna take your time, making sure you snap everything back into place, making sure you're not making a mess, and don't forget where everything goes. All right, boom, there we go, all set, everything nice and secure. Now we're gonna put these screws back and tidy up this installation that's taken way too long. Making sure the screws are nice and tight. Okay. Easy peasy. Remember this guy here. Don't forget about him. I don't know what he holds. I think he holds this plastic piece to this. And you know, I should have looked at the stock height. Okay, so here we go. The spoon knob. See how high you want it. Now again, ooh, that feels nice. Because again, the ball sat a little bit around here. And again, it's up to you where you want it. You know what I'm saying? You can go a little higher if you want. It's up to you. You adjust your knob to where you want it. I think I'm gonna actually go a little higher. Okay, I think I'm gonna want it there. And now with the 14 mil, you're gonna tighten it up, pop it back in, put the sticker on, and I'll see you once I'm done with it so we can check it out. All right, well, as luck would have it, things didn't end up the way I wanted to. I had to go with the stock shift knob after all. For now, I'm gonna have to tear this apart again another night. It's about 12:30 and I need to go to work in the morning. It looks like this piece wasn't lining up perfectly. See how maybe I can show you guys. See how the Type R knob has this little piece right here? See it? It allows the Acuity collar to go up and fit right perfectly to it. You see that? It's a perfect match. Now, when I'm attempting to do that with the spoon knob, it doesn't have that. So I'm gonna need to use the flat surface after all. I'm gonna fix that probably tomorrow when I get done with work, or maybe while I'm at work, I'll give it a good fix. It doesn't take that long. Probably spend my lunch hour doing it. Probably record it. Might look a lot better so you guys can see it. But again, yeah, man, it is what it is. Sometimes things don't come out the way you want them to. Either way, Acuity, this looks amazing. I'm glad I went with them. Glad I spent the extra money and made sure it's done right. The shift boot collar by Acuity, man, this is clean. Looks sick. I wanted to make sure that this part's here. Made it look a little more racier in my opinion. And would have wished I could have done the spoon knob, but at the moment we're gonna stick with this and we'll do it another day. So again, folks, thanks again for watching. Thanks again for clicking. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Really appreciate that when I see people subscribing. Now, United 001 did not collect his prize. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, bro. I gave you more than a week and you did not respond to me. And if you were watching the videos, you would have seen your name being called. Now, I'm gonna do a whole new raffle for it. I'm sorry, raffle giveaway for the Spoon Sports Blue blue wide mirror. Damn, blue wide mirror, but it's only the driver's side. That's what it was from the beginning. For those of you that had just joined in, that's what it was going to be at the beginning, but now I have a surprise with that. And on the next video, I'm going to include that. So stay tuned. Hit that bell button that's right next to the subscribe button. That way you'll know when I upload the video. I really hope you guys are stoked as much as I am to give away this, and I hope you guys are stoked to get this prize. Now, I'm sorry, United 001. I gave you more than a week to pick it up. You didn't answer. I'm sorry, brah. We're going to have to move on. So anyway, keep on subscribing, keep watching, and I will keep doing the best I can to upload videos of the little modifications and accessory upgrades that I do for my car. All right, folks. Peace out. Thanks again for watching.
Day 2.
All right, boys. We got the final product done. As you could tell, it's looking fresh. The Spoon Sports knob looks sick. I'm really digging it. Now, I'm going to have to get used to it because I'm so used to the little knob. And it feels great, but I wanted to switch it up. Again, you can't have a spoon build without a spoon knob. And I locked it with the nut that Spoon supplies you, this little screw. Now I am going to put some Loctite on it just to make sure it locks into place. But so far so good, boys. I'm going to test this sucker out. We'll see how it feels once we're on the road, and I'll let you know on the next video. Stay tuned. Keep subscribing, keep commenting, keep liking. I do appreciate all the support. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys on the next one.